So where's your stop, Lisa, at the moment?
It's over here. This one?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. The stop should be lower because that's the last low, the last low of the trend.
Okay.
So why is the stop? Why is there's a high probability that the stop is going to get taken?
Is it because the candles are very long?
Yep. So what happens when the price is way too far from the 8 or the 10? What does it normally tend to do?
Retrace back.
Exactly. It has to come back down to correct itself, right? To retrace, and then at one point it has to touch the 8 or the 10 again. So when there's a lot of momentum, a lot of force, remember from the first week when we talk about price, about the definitions of a candlestick, or mainly when there's a lot of force, a lot of momentum, it cannot just go in a straight line. It has to come back down again before it will continue, or it has to stabilize itself before it can continue to go to the upside. Plus, you're not letting the market breathe a little bit to let it do its thing. Right. So basically, that's pretty much the feedback that I can give. Other than that, pretty good. All right, with the euro pound, based on a 1 hour chart, similar to what basically it did, right? You have two good strengths right there. The bulls were currently in control. Notice that the price is getting away from the 8 or the 10, so it has to come back down a little bit or to touch the 8 or 10 before it can continue. Well, you have a higher high, higher low, so if you're not comfortable putting your live account, test it out. Put in your demo. The more trades you put in, the better you're going to be. Right? So, technically speaking, the entry was before, but it's giving you another opportunity to hop in at a better price. Nice. Any questions, feedback to Lisa, please?
Yeah, with the euro pound, I just noticed some hesitation there. There's already the, if you're following the method, 2 candles above, and it's giving you another opportunity. I'm not sure why you're hesitating to get in. That's all what I can see.
Bingo. So with this methodology, you don't have to think. You just have to enter. All right. So I'll pass it on to Warren. Your turn, and then so please execute the trade, please, Lisa, in your demo, and then because if you don't feel comfortable in your live, just put in your demo for now.
Okay. I think there's a potential trade here for Euro USD. But it hasn't closed yet, so I guess when consider the trade I can take. So if I were to look at it, it's probably near demand, so still probably quite not the.
Sorry, Warren, you were on the 2 hour chart.
Oh, this?
Yes, you were on the 2 hours. You said you want to have a look on the 1 hour, right?
I was thinking about taking the day chart, but it hasn't closed yet. Thinking about shorting it, but seems like there's a lot of demand around here, so I'm not sure I want to take that. So I thought the SSS was it any time frame is okay, right? Not necessary.
Daily chart, 4 hourly chart, and 1 hourly chart. So to
1,
find
4, and daily. Okay.
one for 1 hour. Yeah, daily, 4 hourly, 1 hour.
Okay. But we're thinking about this one, but it hasn't closed yet.
Mm-hmm. So you just have to wait for how many hours left?
For confirmation.
Pretty much like 14 hours, I think, right?
So
13 hours and 17 minutes.
yeah. So if it closes, then I can short. But not sure if it's gonna break through this support area to reach this trend line. But so that's my plan. We'll give it a try if it closes. So,
All right, excellent, very nice, Warren. Thank you. And then Vicky. Oh, anything else that you found aside from the euro dollar, Warren?
euro dollar, I think I have Aussie USD. Where is it? Aussie. No, not this one. Actually, it was a 15-minute chart. I'm not sure that's qualified for that, but I just think that it has reached a level of demand here, so it pops up to in, and I think it's a good way to go along right now, since it is the third times that it's been touching this demand area.
Okay, so based on the 15-minute chart, where was the entry point?
Entry point, I enter right here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty strong. See that this even a morning star. So I'm pretty confident about it. So I enter it.
But you disobeyed now the rules, right? So based on the 15-minute chart, what would have been the entry point?
It'll be this one here.
Mm-mm. It would be on the doji right there next to it.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
But it has it. Okay.
Two consecutively closing above the 8 and the 10.
Okay. So right before it closes, I can enter.
Mm-hmm. That would be the ideal.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's go through Vicky.
Okay, I've got the pound USD. There's a confirmed short entry here because that's 2 candles. Right now it's retracing back, so probably at the end of this hour, if it's still below the moving averages, we can enter a short based on that. But the problem also is very bullish, so the trend might continue up a little bit more.
All right, so same thing with that. Where was the actual entry point of it, Vicky?
Should have been at the end of this candle.
No, keep going.
Because it's closed. Sorry. Oh, you mean back up here?
Correct. So
yeah,
it took
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8 to finally drop. So what it's only trying to do right at this point in time is to correct itself to the 8 to the 10. But if we're just reading the bars alone, which is stronger right at this point in time, like 3 hours ago? The bears or the bulls?
The bears.
Exactly. So the bears are clearly strong. However, the trend has conflicting. Pretty much have a series of high lows and also a series of lower highs. But where did the price drop down to? Level of demand or supply?
The price dropped down to was falling from supply
To where the demand is at this point in time, right?
Yeah.
So, and plus, based on the demand, you are having higher lows at this point in time. So, in my opinion, I believe it's finished. It could be. Maybe there could be another potential one in terms of the correction to bite back around that 168.16 around that area, 68.20. Yeah, when it touches the 8 or the 10.
So it should be short.
Correct. So only if the price doesn't want to go, or it's only correcting itself because it's currently very bearish. Is there any up and coming news in the next few hours?
Not on the pound and the USD. Our USD is only tonight.
Exactly. So there's really nothing, right?
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, it could just consolidate, can come back down to the level of demand, unless you're just willing to take or to make, well, approximately what, 5 pips to 10 pips on average. So if you're going to put your target point at 68, then at least you can make about 20 odd something pips. So the question is it really worth it? If you're happy to make 10 pips, of course, then no problem. So that was basically just the tips for it.
Yeah, so there's another one here on the pound yen.
And that is a better one.
4 hour, yeah. So, but I have to wait another hour.
Correct.
To see if this one gets back up.
Correct. All right, so very nice. Excellent. Okay, anything else that you found, Vicky?
There's one more on the New Zealand USD. It's also a short potential at the end of this hour in about 10 minutes.
There we go. Then
if we short, we're going right into the area of demand.
Correct.
Yeah.
On a bigger time frame, right? A bigger picture. But notice on that 1 hour time frame, you're also in a downtrend. So that maybe perhaps the price has to retest around 85.25 to 85.15 once again. So if you put now your fib from the low, from the last low to the last high, you will see there. Bingo. So maybe 50% all the way to 85.30, something like that, 36.35 to all the way to 85.25. So you have a potential, what, 20 pips?
Yeah.
30 pips, maybe. So that would actually, in my opinion, in the next 9 minutes, that's a better deal.
Yeah.
Because the closing price is closer today than a 10. Sweet. I will take that trade too in the next 9 minutes. Okay, so,
let's do it.
All right. Excellent. Nice. Beautiful. So the Kiwi against the US dollar. Kiwi against the US dollar. Alrighty. Last but not least, Anne.
Okay, I also found the Euro Pound, which I entered when I saw it straight away. So yeah, there's no hesitation when it comes to M3, and the targets are these levels right here. And I also found, same as Vicky, I found a pound yen on the 4-hour short, Kiwi 1-hour short, and also found dollar Swiss on the daily. Dollar Swiss on the daily at the end of the day. This one closed above the 8 and 10, so if this closes above the 8 and 10, so there's potential, but it's very small, probably up to here only, if it breaks that potential to these levels here too. So, but it's creating higher lows right here, so if it breaks that, there's a potential to go to about 89.50 if it wants to. What else? Dollar Swiss, dollar yen short on the 4-hour. Yeah, dollar yen short on the 4-hour as well. There's another one here in 1 hour. In an hour's time, there's a potential there to go short to about 102, maybe 102.25. This area is right there. Okay. Now I have a Kiwi long, but I'm not. Let's see. Yeah, Kiwi long, but I think it's a bit too late. The entry was this candle right here. It's giving another opportunity. So if it closes like this above the 8 and the 10, and then there could be another opportunity here to go to the upside. But the entry was that candle there. And then the euro dollar 1 hour long. Not sure if it's, yeah, it's closing in 6 minutes. This candle closed above the 8 and the 10, so we'll see if that closes above, then that could be a potential long. And that's about it. Hello?
No, well then, Anne. Okay, so just bear with me too. I think the yeah, just entering the pound Kiwi dollar. Hey, hang on, something there.
Okay, with dollar short, right? Okay.
All right. Since this is Vicky's trade, Vicky, well, what will be the target point?
So this is for a different time method.
536.
80.
Okay, 43 first. 85.43.
Okay.
Followed by 85.36.
85.36. 85.36. Okay. Let's put it into the ask. Yeah. Okay, done. All right. Okay. Right. What did you do with it, Lisa? Did you enter as well? Vicky, are you in? Warren, are you in?
Yes, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Lisa? Are you in?
Not yet.
Okay. And let's do it. I want to hear that clickling without hesitation, please. So you have 3 seconds to do it. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Let's do it. Come on, hit it, hit it. Done, Lisa?
Yeah, done.
Okay, beautiful. Okie dokes. So we'll have a quick break, toilet break, water break, and then we'll go through live trading and see if you could find more potential trades. All right, sounds good. So we'll have a couple minute break. So hi Mike, hi Jason. So we're just gonna have a bit of a quick break, okay? So we'll be right back.
So, should we use it daily or a shorter time frame?
Dollar index based on the daily time frame, please.
So making a higher low, but this is also a lower high, so I have converging. But yeah, anyway, in the last candle, the bulls were in neutral and pretty strong, so it might break this downtrend line. So right now, bullish temporarily.
Bullish, and if you are bullish, up to where is the price gonna go, do you think?
Somewhere over here.
Alright, very nice. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, Vicky, your turn.
I think the last 2 weeks was a period of indecision. Maybe it went down because of the Ukraine crisis, and then starting this week, the Ukraine crisis seems to have gone away for a little while. And today is in a doji because everyone's expecting the numbers coming out tonight, and nobody knows. Nobody wants to commit before that, which is why after so many hours, it's still a doji.
Alright, so are you bullish, bearish, or neutral? If one's
Bearish.
Bearish? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Beauty. Thank you, Vicky. Alright, and Warren.
Actually, I tried to touch a button. I don't know where the press to show the finance chart. I'm still not that familiar with
Okay,
operating the
no
variance.
worries. If you can please scroll up for me, please. Click on charts. Ooh. Okay, yep.
Oh, I go. Finance chart.
Yep, and then if you click on... Oh, okay. Can you do me a favor again, please? If you go up one more time. You are on charts. Hmm? Switch to finance chart.
This couldn't have the plugin Java deployment toolkit. Something wrong with that.
What happens is, got it. Is your Java... Is your Java updated by any chance, Warren?
Oh, probably
If
not.
not,
It has to be continuously update. It seems like every time it pop out, do you want to update? Every time it's like
no problem. Just go to big charts for me now, please. Stock charts are also good, but yeah, big charts is more than good enough.
pictures.com.
Okay, and then type in DXY for me, please. And then just change it to 3 months.
3 months.
If you scroll up, please. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's going 1 year, yeah. Okay, even though it's a bar chart, doesn't really matter, but you can see it right there. Are you bullish or bearish with the dollar index?
I'm bullish.
Bullish, okay. No worries. Thank you, Warren. Alrighty, and Anne. Oh, Harry, if you are just joining us, we are analyzing the dollar index. So you'll be next after Anne, Harry.
Okay, last completed candle, bears were in control, still on the short-term downtrend right here. If it breaks this downtrend line right here, and there could be a push to about the 80 mark, but if not, they may push it further down to the downside since still creating lower highs right here. So it all depends on the news later on. Could be slightly bullish up to about the 80 mark. That's my forecast.
So you're bullish for the next few days?
For the next few days.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm bullish. I'm bullish for the short term. It all depends on the news, of course. So if it breaks this downtrend line, then to about the 80.
Okay. All right. Next one is Harry.
Yeah, the dollar index. So last completed candle was quite bullish. Higher lows coming this place at 79.30 area. However, it's made a couple of lower highs in the short term. That particular direction, I think we're going to go test 80 once again, which is a previous high. It does fail in the next session, which is tonight. Also going to come down to test 79.60 and maybe even 79.40 areas. So it's definitely a challenge short term. But based on this pattern here, Probably more bearish actually. The big drop here is trying to correct itself. It's coming back down, so I'm pretty much bearish actually for the dollar index.
So what's your projection for tomorrow then, please, Harry?
I think it's going to come down and test once again around the 79.60 area, around those levels there.
Okay, dokie. Now that you guys have done that, you've seen there's a mixed bag of results. So, since you have the euro coming up in about an hour, I want you to create a plan. You have the euro against the US dollar. You have the euro against the Japanese yen. You have the euro against the Swiss. You have the euro against Japanese yen. I already said that. Euro pound. Sorry. Okay. So I want you guys to create a plan for that. You guys have what 45 minutes before the actual news is going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to give you about 15 to 20 minutes. Actually, make it 20 minutes because you guys probably create certain trends and so forth. And we're going to discuss it a little bit before the news will occur. Any questions based on what you guys are supposed to be doing?
No questions.
Nothing.
No
Great. All right, for Jason and Mike, just observe and just chill out, relax for now. All right, guys, I will mute myself and I'll see you in about 15-20 minutes. Okay, let's have a look at what you guys have done. Start from bottom to top. I'm going to start from you, Lisa.
Okay, so I want to buy the Euro USD because it's at demand. And on the 4-hour chart, it looks like it's at demand also.
Okay, no worries, Lisa. Thank you very much. Let's go to Vicky. Sorry, Vicky. I think
sorry.
no problem.
Yep, the Euro Aussie on the daily chart. It looks like longer term is a downtrend, but there is a small uptrend going on here, and I think it's retracing. But it broke above this uptrend line, downtrend line. So it retraced, and there's a possibility that it will continue to go up because of all this bullish candles here. So 4 hours is looking very bearish right now. So my plan is to, if the euro numbers come up good, the euro is going to go up. We can buy and just follow the uptrend, for the uptrend to continue. If the numbers are bad, I won't do anything until the prices probably hit around the demand level, the supply level, and buy from there.
Okay, no worries. Thank you, Vicky. Alrighty, Warren, your turn.
Okay, I went long right here. I thought it reaches the level of demand, but I put my stop just behind this long bar, and it took my stop. So I guess it's probably continue to go downward. Looks like very strong down force right now.
Alright, now the advantage is you put your stop, so which is good. Alrighty, no worries. Thank you, Warren. And let's see.
Okay, for myself, yesterday's candles were pretty strong, so it created a lower high with these two candles lower low as well. Sales in control again. My point of view is that it may retest this level right here up to the uptrend lines and probably back to this level of demand right here. So if it settles right here, then I'll go long, but at the moment, with the news, depends on what the news would be. I probably won't do anything until it reaches the level of demand right here. If we look at the lower time frames, sellers are pretty much in control, back to the level of demand as well. So creating a lower low as we speak at the moment. So it needs to beat that low right there. 1 hour. chart, yeah, lower lows as well. Sellers pretty strong at this stage. So too late to go short. It's back at level of demand, just waiting for a better opportunity to go long based on the daily chart.
Okay, no worries. And last but not least, Harry.
Yeah, I had euro dollar as well. So it's been an uptrend. But lately it's had sharper stabilisation. Yesterday had sellers come in just nicely off this downtrend line, and then today the sellers are continuing on. It's just sitting on that 50% of the previous retracement. It can and probably will, in fact, just come down and touch the uptrend line, which is also at 61.8. So this one is going to drift a little bit lower. This is for price to each way where it breaks through that, we'll have the upside by 50 sellers now, just coming in and pushing it a little bit further down.
You're getting faint there, Harry.
On the lower time frame, the 4-hour chart. So just they couldn't get over 38.75. The sellers come in quite strong several hours ago, trying to stabilise itself, and then just now they're coming in, pushing it right back down, heading towards the 37.75. So certainly momentum to the downside, and even on the 1 hour now, big push, stabilisation. It tried to correct itself, couldn't get over that 38.14. And now it's pushed all the way down there. So it's going to test new lows in line with the daily chart. So at any retracement level, after this big candle, then there'll be a nice opportunity to go short on a short-term play. Hopefully within the next 2 candles, we're going to do this one.
Sorry, how are you reading? We didn't catch the last part.
So if it retraces, because it's so strong, selling to the downside, so any opportunity to catch the next wave down, hopefully based on the news that's going to come out very soon.
Alrighty, so again, no problem. We pass it back in here once again. Question to you guys: what? Since you guys analyzed the dollar index, if you were bullish the dollar index, then what will happen to the euro?
Yeah, it's gonna go down. Euro dollar is gonna go down.
So who went long euro dollar?
I went long.
I went long. But it just happened to be at the demand level. Seems like it makes sense that there's a lot of support in the area, and it may go retracement back to the FIB area. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's look at the euro dollar. Well, you guys are absolutely right. Like being a 138 was a strong demand. No, but if you look, so here it is once again. So after looking at today, definitely I know that the deficits are once again. We need to go back to basics. One of the classes. The whole big picture was basically in control right at that point in time.
Bears.
And then what happened?
Continuation to the downside.
Continuation, but before it continued to the downside, what did it do?
Stabilize a little bit.
Stabilize a little bit. Okay. So you need to. Here is stabilization. There's still a lot of. You guys need still a lot of work. So especially also with the advanced students, you guys still a lot of work in order for you to recognize this. What does this signify?
Sell, big sell, institutional.
What else? What does this signify?
Momentum.
Momentum, a lot of force. So when there's a lot of momentum, a lot of force, who's pushing that? Who's creating a lot of force? The buyers or the sellers?
Sellers.
Sellers, right? And then notice how try to stabilize itself and continuation of the momentum prior to the news. Now, yes, the news will occur in about 12 minutes. As far as we're concerned, maybe, just maybe. Okay, if I look into this, that is the low of April 22. Yeah, Euro guys, in the level of demand, where will be a much better price of buying? Here or here? $138, $138.10, $138.12, or around $137.90.
$137.90.
Yep, so there's an extra about 20 pips actually, right? 20 pips around here. Plus lower low, another lower low. Confirmed. Breaking out there to create new lower low. But with the size of that bar, what do you think of the odds they will continue to push the price even further? Okay, so if then I'm going to combine all of your technical analysis, all combine what you guys have done. See, you have more around that area, 26, 30 pips from the time when you were analyzing before it actually broke out. Another 40, 30 pips. So the news is going to come about in an hour. So the goal was today is to see, actually I want to see how your skills are in terms of analysis and see if you could just always take the 20, 30 pip movement more to the downside. Yep, of course on a swing trading environment, a better deal is to wait for the price to come to you on this end. So everybody looked into this, dictated the bears are in control. So if the bears are in control, why don't you short? If the bears are in control, actually basically two ways. Either you short it or you wait and then go long from here. Then that means in terms of practicing right at this point in time, the practice will be tomorrow, right, or the next day. Hence, I also wanted to see, especially advanced guys, I want to see how good in terms of your multiple time frame analysis is. Obviously, there's a lot of, still some more room of improvement and more practice with that. Okay, so you guys should have been entering like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so that's basically my viewpoint in terms of my feedback to everybody. That's pretty much it. Mine was a euro yen to basically short. I think it's a matter of just waiting for me and see if they would go even further below within that low. If it doesn't want to, then basically just got to get out. Alright, so we're just going to wait 8 minutes. If you enter the trade, congratulations. If you haven't, then see if you what can come up with. This is your practice session. If you don't feel comfortable trading your live account, always try use your demo to see whether if your analysis is going to be correct, because once again, what you don't know is what the future basically holds, right? The only way for you to find out your result is by entering the trade. If you don't, then there's no point of practicing, to be honest. Okay, so any questions, challenges, issues? Make sure to write everything down, by the way, into your trading checklists. I mean, not just your trading checklists, but your trading log, based on what you've learned or whatever emotions that you guys might be experiencing. So questions, challenges, issues, going once, twice?
No.
No, nothing for me.
Okay, great. I will mute myself and then I'll pause. Just want to see and get focus and see you in terms of the report. All right. It's pretty much momentum traded the euro against the US dollar as well. Shorted it close to positions and then went long. 37.90. See if we'd be able to get. Have a currently high wave dojis, right? So let's close some. Right, done, closed. That's gonna keep probably even further. It's going. Bingo. Okay. Alright, based on the 1 hour, really good. Proper clear breakout after reached on that, almost touched it actually. Here, better buying pressure. Now you have a nice long tail right at this point in time. Then based on the 1 hour though, you have a lower low. They have to retest probably around this area before they will continue once again. But obviously whatever the news is, oops, oh no. Interesting. So consumer price index 0.7. The Italian preliminary CPI was 0.2. So it proves to show once again doesn't really matter which one's which, either negative or positive. If they choose to drop it, they drop it. They choose to put it up, they will put it up. Alright, that is it basically for tonight's trading class. Alright, so who profited in the room? I'll start from Lisa. Did you win or lose?
I lost.
Okay, Warren, did you win or lose? Warren, hello? Hello? Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh.
Sorry, Warren. Yeah, Warren, did you win or lose?
Win some, lose some.
Okay, no problem. Vicky, did you win or lose?
I didn't enter.
Okay, make sure to enter next time to practice. Harry, did you win or lose?
Oh, I won on the downside the first drop.
Okay, and did you win or lose?
One on the upside for the euro dollar.
Okay, great. So that is it. That recaps for tonight's live trading class. And please also update your trading logs, and based on what you've learned today, your thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever you're experiencing, and then find a way on how to. Remember, it's about the how. All right, guys. You have a good night, and we'll see you some other time.
Okay.
Night.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya. Hope
Bye.
you enjoy that, Jason.